Hi guys, it's Harvey. This is going to be Charter. They don't know what they're doing part, what is it, 6? Anyway, this nice young lady called me yesterday and she said she would call me by 5 today. Now it's 6:33 in the evening. Internet is still in and out. Sometimes I got good speeds. Sometimes I have 0 speeds. They just don't have their act together. I went downstairs to watch TV, and I need to bring my recorder, my camcorder downstairs, because I already changed out the cable box, but downstairs goes At first, the audio just breaks up a little bit, and then it gets worse and worse and worse until the audio just drops out. They don't know what to do, which is definitely, they don't know what to do. But anyway, this is, I think, part 6. I'm going to show you part 7. Tomorrow I'm going to go out and I'll show you, again, they're on there, but I am going to show you how Charter jumped out 2 homes. Now, if you and I did this, we would be in jail for stealing cable. But yet, they can do it. Okay? So, really, in theory about it, there's 2 houses that don't need to pay for cable and don't have to pay for high-speed internet. And if you know what you're doing, you can find out what the other person is doing on the laptop, because you're directly connected to their cable. Okay? I've been complaining about it now for the last 1.5 years. Nothing gets done. And the reason why they cut the 2 lines, the 1 line, they did call for a markout, but then they waited so long you couldn't see the markouts anymore. The other one that they cut, they told me, I went out there and I said, you know, it's illegal in North Carolina to do any digging without markouts. You just go back in your house with the experts. On P.S., they cut the line. They cut 2 lines. They're the experts. Oh well. So anyway, I didn't hear from her. What is she going to say? Really? What? They're scrambling. They don't know what to say. They simply do not know what to say. They don't have their act together. Okay? They know they have a major problem on the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and they don't know what they're doing. They're trying to put all these features in, okay, and they can't do it. They don't have the equipment to do it. They want to say they have the equipment to do it, but they don't have the equipment to do it. So when it goes down and fails, it fails big time. There's times when, I mean, I used to have satellite TV, okay? It was the best picture around. Yes, when it was windy, or a storm out in Virginia or somewhere, it was in and out. But look at my other YouTubes. You can see what kind of TV reception I got. And the young man that was here basically told me in so many words that they're trying to add HD and their lower channels are suffering. They know their lower channels are suffering, but they don't know how to correct it. So why add something that you know is causing another problem? What, you're afraid to lose business? You can have another company come in here and just take care of it. You know, spend the money, update it. You gotta get, you know, in this century. I mean, I have the same fights once in a while with my IT guy. Okay? You can't, anything more than 6 months old is outdated. And they're running on equipment that's a couple of years old. You can't add progress without adding new equipment. And if you try to add new progress with old equipment, guess what? You get failures. Big failures. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not rocket science. Think about it. It's a, you want a computer to do X amount. It's 4 years old. It's not going to do X amount. Plain and simple. You want a vehicle to drive X amount. Well, if you have an old vehicle, it's not going to do it. You put an 18-year-old kid and put a 70-year-old man on a run track to run around the track, who do you think's going to probably win? I mean, I just don't know their theory. Anyway, she told me she was going to call no later than 5. Phone call never happened, which personally I didn't need a phone call, because what are they going to tell me? I mean, exactly what are they going to say? They can't fix the problem. The young man that was here yesterday and the guy who installed this originally 2 years ago, point blankly works for them, told me I will not be happy with the high-speed internet because they don't know what they're doing with high-speed internet. Okay? They're not ready for it. And they're trying to add HD and this and this and this and this. Take a look at Charter, all their complaints. I mean, there's tons and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of complaints. Alright guys, maybe I'll take a video and I'll take a good video. I complain about it, like I said, nothing gets done. I mean, I'm the president of the condo association. Everybody's at wall. You know, you call up and you complain, and the answer is, if you can get somebody that speaks English, number one. Number two, somebody, well, why are you worried about it? Because I'm the president of the condo association and the people are complaining it's not right. If I did it, what would happen? Oh, it's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. I said, but you're allowed to do it, right? Well, that's temporary. That is for somebody that's without cable, and that's a temporary line. A temporary line's a year, year and a half? Oh, no, sir. It hasn't been that long. Trust me. It's been that long. I'll go tomorrow and I'll show you some videos on how they do this. Show you 2 homes. I have other recordings, but you can go back and now you physically see it. Another thing, they needed to disconnect 208. 208 was connected to 210. So I have my main boxes right there. So here's my main boxes and here's my cable. They put a new line in. You actually can grab one and grab the other and go, tell it's the line. This guy comes in, he says, my computers went completely down. Ran downstairs. What are you doing? I'm here to disconnect 208. I said, you disconnected me. No, the tag says 208. I said, I don't care what the tag says. So anyway, make a long story short, I made a big stink about it. And I had 3 big technicians out here. And they ripped him whatever, because even they said, all you would have to do is open it up and can tell. They were laughing about the situation. But I was completely down for over 4 hours. Because they don't know what they're doing. They do not know what they're doing. Alright guys, take care.